Hey, Planeswalkers, we got a fun one here today. A top 10 deck, best of three, Jeskai Reanimator for Alchemy. I'm excited to dive into this one here today. Appreciate you tuning in. Flip me a like, smash the subscribe, stay around for a while because we've got a lot going on in today's episode. I want to have some fun with the release of Alchemy as well, my friends, and cover one of the key best decks right now in the format. So with that said, thank you as always. Flip me a like, smash the subscribe, stay around for a while. Questions or comments throughout today's episode, please feel free to let me know. I love to hear from you and that feedback. And you can hop into the Discord server, my friends. That information is down below, along with the timestamps where I break down strategy objective of this list. We'll cover your best of three boarding, and then we'll go play that competitive Magic here in Alchemy in both best of one and best of three today. Very, very excited about it. So this deck, a top 10 deck here by our friend Grumfreeze. Congratulations, my friend, on taking things down and doing this well in Alchemy in the current format. So with that, Planeswalkers, let's break down this deck. So Jeskai, there is a Boros version, but today we're covering the Jeskai one. A couple key things that makes this deck very, very viable in terms of combo. The idea is to pitch as much as you can into your graveyard with things like Faithful Mending here. You can also look at the top three, put the rest back, and then in order to go dig for cards like this or go dig for other answers. But the big one that you're trying to get to is Invoke Justice. This is going to allow you to pull back a creature and or vehicle target player controls. So what you're doing is you're pulling back either Jin or Velomachus here. And this is the key card that you definitely want to hit. I like this one here because you get to double up on the cast, which gets very, very nasty. But ideally, all you got to do is get to this, and that's going to seal the deal for you in terms of what needs to happen. Now, everything else in this deck is there to support it. What I like about Alchemy right now is Divine Purge here. This thing just absolutely wrecks cards and decks. Nice board wipe here that can be very, very painful. We have other board wipes here with Burn Down the House, or if we need to turn around and deal some damage, we can make a bunch of 1/1 red devil creatures as well. Key to the Archive, an additional option in terms of how to work this deck. So this thing is super powerful in terms of a combo. It's a really, really neat deck to be playing, and I'm excited to cover it here today for you. So that is how it works. Again, more of a mid-late game deck, combo deck for you here today. Certainly late game if you go this way all the way through, but that's how it's going to work. Now, we'll break it down for your sideboard for you here today against aggro, mid-range, and late game. So when we talk about aggro decks, we got things like Wolves, we got mono white, we also have mono red, those kinds of decks in this space still in Alchemy. A couple of key things to think about here are really strangle in order to excuse me. I'm allergic to aggro decks. In order to take some of the stuff off the board, we do have a great wipe here with Divine Purge, which is huge. Additionally, you can use Flump if you need some blockers, those kinds of things. This is a really, really nice one where it's dealt damage, you and target opponent can deal a card. Ideally, you're still going to be in the better place because you can wipe the board. Reckoner Bust, Bank Buster can be a nice one for you too, and Doomscar or Burn Down the House. Now, as we get into mid-range really is going to be more around Burn Down the House, some of those bigger damage dealers, so things like Mono Green, again, Werewolves deck, those kinds of things as well. Reckoner could be a good one for you. Strangle's probably going to be decent still in that space. Those are going to be the key ones that you're going to want to flip in. And then last but not least, as we get to late game similar Reanimator decks. We also got our lovely control decks, as always, Dimir and Azorius in there as a couple to name a few. And then what you're going to really focus on here is shifting over to negates and test the talents, ripping those things out. One test the talent on this deck and ripping out Invoke Justice is going to be extremely, extremely painful. So make sure that that's how you're thinking about this and really ripping apart the key cards. Aggro or late game lists, you really don't need Burn Down the House. You don't need Divine Purge. You could keep this to get some options to play around with the creatures. So that could be a big one. Just get the chip damage in to kind of seal the deal. I also would consider Reckoner Bank Buster as well. Again, this can give you a pullback here with Invoke Justice if you can do it and pull that off. So there's some good options there for you against aggro mid-range and late game in terms of how you're going to board with this board. Again, love the deck and love to be covering this here today with our friends. Lovely. I want to say Jeskai Reanimator deck because I know a lot of people like to call it Boros, but it is 3 colors and by our friend Grumpfree. So let's get moving here in terms of what we have going on, and certainly looking forward, like I said, to playing this one here today and taking on Alchemy. And we'll start with our best of 1. Now the season did reset and Alchemy has now kicked off. Which is just great and dandy as always, my fellow planeswalkers. All right, what do we have here today? Sebastianeer, Sevastationer, like that. This is really nice. We just don't have the right kicks, but ideally what we want to hit here is, we'll actually play this first. Go double blue. Now we're still gonna need the red. Don't need the red right away. This is gonna rip it out. I could go white, which is what I'm gonna do for that. Discard 2 cards. We can keep that if we really want to. I really like this one. A lot of lands. Let's get rid of that. And this for now. Maybe that could be a mistake. Actually, that could be a mistake. And this comes back. So don't forget that. Let's get rid of Emiri's Call. Again, if we can get away with it. There we go. Oof. We got 3 purges. Not good. Not good. Guess we should have kept some of the lands. And we haven't hit any of our payloads yet. Which is too bad. Lot of damage here. I have to play that. Hopefully we can get it. I might have a slip. There you go. So there's their one open. There's another one open. If they get it off twice, we will be in trouble. Go for 4. They probably have it. Probably have it. Oh, they didn't have it. We survived. So let's look. Put any number of them in your graveyard and the rest on top of your library. So let's go with this one and this one. So put in your graveyard. That one in the graveyard. There we go. Let's go there just in case. Now we could have went with, there we go. I'm gonna say we could have went with the other one, but let's just do it again. There we go. It's gonna make these things real expensive. And then we just need to clear it. Might as well clear it. Oof. Oof. Unfortunate that we did not hit any of our stuff, which is too bad. So we can dig again. I don't think key is going to be the one that we want. It's going to come in taps. And we can't play anything back, and we didn't get enough mana. It's too bad. They got it. Bummer. We did not hit. We went through quite a bit of cards. We didn't get our guys pitched, and we didn't get the card back to reanimate, and our opponent was able to play around. Not much we actually would have been able to do. I mean, instead of pitching again on the 3-drop kind of board wipe, we could have kept the other one. But unfortunately, we did not get there. All right, on to our next best of one match here. Here we go. Big Fed. Now we have a lot of stuff that we need, but we don't have anything to pitch. Here we go. Now we got a pitch. We can keep 6. We want to keep that. I'm gonna get rid of this. Let's go white. I'm gonna move that down. We need more lands. And we do have this. But we'll see if that's the right thing. There we go. Discard 2. I feel like we should keep that. Let's get, should I keep key? No, let's get rid of key for now. Let's get that over. Going to be an issue. Now we needed the one that we put on the bottom. There we go. Now we have enough. We'll get the combo off, maybe. Let's see. Should get it off. Ooh, it might be lethal. Oh. Oh, so close. Oh, so close. Ah, it's a bummer. That is a bummer. Could have took the 2 off. flipped them around, we would have been okay. No dice there. No dice there. We needed our should have kept the 3. Wiped it. Live and learn. The crouch. Alright, so we have a few things we can do. We'll keep this. Again, this is more important for best of 1 to keep those things in mind, which is fine. All right. Graveyard, and graveyard. We could have kept that one though, because we could have done the let's look back kind of a thing. Let's go with white, and we got enough now. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. So if we would have kept the other one, we could have done a little bit more. Artifacts and creatures. There you go. That would have been the play. Get rid of that. We're at 5. We'll be. Ooh. We will be able to play that. So here's the combo. We could destroy this, but let's get the combo off. Return target permanent card from your graveyard to the battlefield, then distribute 4. There we go. Combo off. Which one do we want to cast? There we go. Extra turn. Very nice. We can hit his... Oop. Artifacts. There's Epiphany again. Bam. Yes. That is the combo house and train there. My friends, we got it off. Woo. Woo, woo, woo. All right. Let's go play a best of 3 match with this deck too, because that is where this thing excels. Boom. Best of 3. Let's go. I like the Epiphany. Boom, boom, boom. It's been a while. Been a while. This deck's pretty nasty too. Just that removal of all the creatures on the board. This hurts so much. It hurts a lot. A lot. We'll see if we can get a best of 3 game. Maybe not, because it's so early in the season. Also just because the queue is generally low, but we'll see. Maybe we'll get one. Did get the combo off. All right. Cancel. Let's try one more time. We'll take 1 more minute. Your time. Thank you as always. Appreciate your support. All right. There, we got one. All right, best of 3 alchemy. Aya top. We will play first. We will keep this because I like it. And we got blue. Let's start with this. Now, we'll bank that they don't have graveyard removal. If they're running graveyard removal, we will run into a problem, which is the truth there. Let's get rid of... Get rid of this. We'll keep one in our hand just in case. Now let's pop that one. Well, we can keep that. It'll take a while to get there. Now again, artifacts, so that is what that one will clip. Ooh. 7. Time warp. We'll discard a card. Do this. Put those in there. We'll do that. There we go. Let's go white. Even though we know that's there. Could use that in the next one. Would have been the better play. We'll hard cast here. Grab another key. Get rid of that. Ooh. Dump those two. All right. Lots of turns. Our opponent is having issues. They come back. I'm going to be really sad because we've gone through a ton of this deck. And this is where we would want to keep one of those creatures out of the graveyard. Like that. Exactly. And we've pitched a lot of stuff in there. 2 purges. Woo. I actually want to put these 2 in there. Take a look again. We can foretell. Let's do that. Oh, they had enough. They had enough. They came back. Very nice. Oh, I deserve that. I deserve that. So, lots of things going on there. We can keep our Divine Purge. That's fine. This isn't a terrible setup. Test the Talents could work. Could work. I think we keep this. I'm okay with it. Let's try it again. Super unfortunate there. Super unfortunate on the mono black deck. Could have, should have had that. We were so far ahead. Couldn't get anything going. So many lands, went through so much of the deck. We can keep it this time. The worst part there too was we actually had enough to do so much more. Wait. All right. Five. Need another blue. Well, we're almost there, so I'm gonna put that one in there. I'm gonna wait. Quite enough. Ooh, 1, 2. So they're gonna keep the direct kill spells in there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably kill it. There it is. Can't do key yet. Grab this. Need a land. They'll get their kill spell off here. We still have Invoke Justice. There we go. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. We may want to throw in some of these tested talents in the gates now. Just in case. Burn down the house is okay. Let's do that. Ooh. Third and final match. Let's see how this goes. Dun 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 dun. High atop. Oh. Keep this because we got this and 2 of these for now. Not the best starting hand. You want more stuff to pitch, but it's okay. Make it work.
Vengeance, bloody and righteous. Nothing on Innistrad is free.
Let it hit.
Dire times call for dire
That I'll
tactics.
counter. Perch him again. Damage.
You wish to know my secrets? Very well.
Oof. I don't know if we're gonna get through. We're in a real bad spot. And they got plenty of control right now.
My ways are not for the wanting.
Oh.
I will have my vengeance.
We need something else. Didn't get it. Ah, fun games though. Not bad. Need a little bit more counter that time. We only had one. They switched their deck up a lot more, I think, in that last match. Very, very fun, though. Nonetheless, a super cool deck. Very, very powerful when you get it working. There are a few things, obviously, from the combo side to pay attention to. We did get it off, though, which was really, really nice. And I'm always excited about that because we make these things real, as we do all the time. So, again, top 10 deck. From our friend Grumfries. Congratulations, bud. With this Jeskai Reanimator deck. Super fun. I like the splash for blue, actually. I think it does a lot more. There are a couple other pitch cards in Boros that you could use to kind of change things up and maybe smooth it out at times a little bit more, but it is what it is. The other option that you could go is shifting out the Divine Purge, even though it's really helpful main board. And putting in some of those other cards to kind of shift things in and out a little bit more. But really, really like it. Best one, we went 1 in 2. And then best of 3, we did go 1 and 2. But really, really enjoyed it as always. So Planeswalkers, flip me a like, smash the subscribe, stay around for a while. Love to hear your feedback, what you think of the deck, all that fun stuff. As always, feel free to come say hi in the Discord server. Lots of friends there. So thank you to everyone, the community as always. And great ways to stay in touch. Please feel free to do that. And appreciate your support as always, Planeswalkers. So thank you. We'll see you again soon. Until next time, you stay safe, you take care, enjoy our alchemy deck, have some fun, and we'll see you again soon, Planeswalkers. Mythras out.